So I'm winter camping and it kind of sucks. I don't really like winter camping. The only reason why I'm winter camping is because my family lives in the Northeast, and so I came back to visit family for the holidays. I should have left after Thanksgiving, but I didn't. I stayed through Christmas and January because I had some issues with my RV that I needed to figure out what I was going to do about it. Hopefully, I'll be leaving pretty soon. Right now, the weather is pretty nice. In the low 40s, it's sunny outside, all the snow melted. But it's early February. I know it's only a matter of time before it's going to snow again and it's going to get really cold. I just don't want to deal with it. Last year, I also did some winter camping. The weather was better last year. It wasn't quite as cold. It didn't snow very much. This year, the weather was worse. First, it rained a whole lot, like 3 days straight, and I was stuck in the mud. This is the campsite that I was at before, where I got stuck in the mud. Not fun. And I didn't have a whole lot of propane. It was freezing cold. So I had to go to my sister's house for a few days till the mud dried up. I was able to, get my RV out of the mud and get some propane for heat. So that kind of sucked. Then it got really, really cold. There was an Arctic blast and the temperature got down into like the single digits overnight. I was going through propane every 3 days. I had to go out and get propane. It was crazy. And then my waste tanks froze up. That didn't happen last year because it wasn't as cold last year. I did get antifreeze to put in my waste tanks. However, I forgot to put antifreeze in my waste tanks. So they froze up, both my black tank and my gray tank. So my gray tank was frozen. I couldn't take a shower in my own shower in my RV for like a week. Thankfully, the campground that I'm at, they have a shower. So I used the campground shower for like a week. So that was a pain. I hadn't dumped my black tank in like 2 weeks. That is the longest I have ever gone without dumping my black tank. Usually I go for a week. Fortunately, I was able to do it. Once it got a little warmer on the overnight and during the day, the waste tanks thawed out and I was able to empty them. I did have a shovel, so I was able to shovel some snow. The snow really wasn't that bad. We didn't get a whole lot of snow. There was a problem with ice. I had a whole lot of ice and snow on the roof of my RV. In order for me to drive anywhere, in order to get groceries, I couldn't drive with a bunch of ice and snow just like falling off my RV. So I had to get up there. It took me a while. Like I had to do it in spurts because it was so freaking cold. I had to climb up the ladder to the roof of my RV, and maybe after like 10 minutes, I'd be so cold, I'd have to get back down and come inside and warm my hands up and then go back out again. So that was a pain. I don't know if I'm going to be winter camping again next year because it really sucks. Although the southern states that I was thinking about traveling to, there was an Arctic blast that hit the southern states as well. So I guess even if I had traveled to the south at that point in time, it really wouldn't have made too much of a difference. But it just kind of stinks. Winter camping isn't a whole lot of fun. Just being cooped up in my RV all the time. And Gus just drives me crazy because he gets stir crazy if he can't go outside. Like today, it's been in the 40s. So to him, that seems super warm and it's sunny. So he just wants to be outside all the time. I have to take Gus for a walk because he's been getting so antsy staying in the RV. In the wintertime, it's hard for him. But hopefully I'll be leaving the Northeast soon. I'll be heading out to a warm state so I can go outside and do some real camping.